don't think we cannot spoiler talk this one. I think we have to jump right. There's no way to walk around it.
Okay, so if you don't like spoilers, 5, 4, 3.
Vanessa dies, but not really. Sort of, maybe. I mean, at the end...
They left it open for interpretation.
Yeah, in that post-credits scene, which a lot of it was comedy, if you take them all literally, I mean, is she canonically alive? What's canon in the X-Men universe?
Okay, so
what is canon?
Because that was before the credits when he did that, and then after the credits he kept doing it, right?
After the credits, he went back in time a bunch of times.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
they left it open for interpretation.
I think X-Men gives the least of shits about canon as far as their other movies. Like, whatever happened before may or may not have happened. It doesn't matter. Depending on whatever movie they're making, they're just going to be like, well, we're going to do it this way now. Sometimes that works really well. A lot of times. This is one of those times, but sometimes it's terrible.
It very much worked well.
What's the best part in it?
I love the post-credit scene so much.
The post-credit
scenes? Think I laughed so hard at anything about
holy
the whole
shit.
movie. I almost
That might have been one of the funniest and best end credits sequences I've ever seen.
I think it has to be.
I think it only works if you're steeped into this franchise and love what you love about it and hate what you hate about it. Like, if you're a fan of the X-Men movies, or just superhero movies in general, you'll really like that ending.
Oh, it was hysterical.
Like, it's just great.
Because it was so funny. And then it got even funnier. And then it got even funnier.
Each punchline escalated how great it was.
Yeah.
Was the last one the Green Lantern joke?
The last one was so fucking good.
Was it the last Green Lantern joke? Okay, good. That's what I thought it was.
You're in the big leagues now, kid. Shoots himself in the head.
That's amazing.
It
sounds like fan fiction, and it's on screen, and I could not be happier.
I couldn't have been happier with it.
In a movie like this, it works beautifully. Yeah. In no other movie, very few other movies could do it like that and have it be as funny as it was.
And not be like, that's kind of fucking dumb.
And you know what's great, too, is a lot of times, especially with comedies, a lot of great jokes will be in the trailer, and what'll happen is they won't do any other takes except the ones that are in the trailer.
Yeah.
So that when you watch the movie, you're like, oh, haha, I remember that part, but then it's not as funny.
Yeah.
In this movie, almost every single take where one person says a joke to someone else, it's either recut, so it's for a different line of dialogue, or it's another take that's even funnier or as funny. Like, they know what to do.
Wow, your bullets are fast joke was replaced with, ow.
Yeah. It's just, good. Exactly, and stuff like that is, like he was saying, lazy writing to something else, like Time's Up, and he's like, lazy writing in the trailer. But even if you watched every single trailer for this movie, it's still a new movie.
Yeah.
And that... Good. I respect it on that level. I know the creators have no influence really in that because it's marketing, and marketing is brilliant for this movie. This is the best movie marketing ever. First Deadpool had that too. This one just ramps it up. It's just so fucking good. That's very true.
They did great.
But I absolutely love what they've done with the sequel. And
the whole movie was so funny.
I really don't
There were less jokes that didn't land. Yeah. Because in the first one there were like one or two.
There were
a few.
One, I didn't. Yeah. But really in this one... Yeah, in this one I thought... I thought the white culture appropriation... Or black culture appropriation...
That was so funny.
Black Tom Cassidy... And it's so funny because that character sounds incredibly racist on paper.
Yeah.
And probably is. I haven't read comics.
You killed Black Tom. He was like a brother to me. I fucking hated him.
But it's one of those things where it's like he is making fun of black appropriation as a white culture. Or black culture. I don't know what
Cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation. Thank you. I'm not going to put labels in there because then I get it wrong.
Yeah.
But in any case, I really enjoy what they did. I think it was, I don't want to say brilliant, but subversive.
Oh, it was hysterical.
Absolutely hysterical. Hilarious. And I think it worked on every level. There was only one Thanos. They went a little bit modest with the Thanos references.
It's smart.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to just play it up and be like, haha, guys, look at this. It's Thanos.
They made 2 Disney references.
They did.
They did the fucking give me a bow and arrow. He's useful with Hawkeye.
I do. Oh, that was very good. I do have one minor criticism. It's minor.
Yep.
There's a black guy in the movie. No, I'm kidding. When in that scene where Cable shows up at the apartment, Deadpool's legs, the baby legs with the balls and stuff, 100% CGI and very noticeable.
Yeah,
it feels like the one part of the movie where it's like, oh, it kind of sticks out. That doesn't look terribly convincing.
Oh no, one small part of the movie for like 5 seconds.
Well, it kept recurring in the scene. It was like a running gag, obviously, but like.
It doesn't bother me that much because it was stupid.
The rest of the effects look so fine. It's kind of weird to see that. It sticks out for me like a sore thumb.
I think it sticks out because it looks so stupid.
It does look stupid, but we've seen CGI ball sacks in the past, and they've worked pretty well. Again. I'm going to get some hate, maybe from you, but I liked it a lot better than Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah, no, I liked it better than Infinity War.
Oh, wow. Really?
It was almost perfect.
Did not expect that.
This movie was almost flawless, like, quite literally. I
Follows
like
the
Infinity
first
War,
one.
but it has... It took a lot of risks.
I love how the X-Force was set up in the trailer as this badass group.
And then, oh my god,
in the movie, like,
died. It was so funny.
Again, goes back to the marketing. A less competent marketing team would put the deaths of the squad in there and have everyone be like, ah, ha, ha, it's so funny, can't wait to see the movie. But they built it up as if this was the badass team.
Yeah, I was like, all right, what's gonna happen? And then, like, Terry Crews died, and I'm like, oh no. And then the invisible guy got shot, and then fucking the dumb alien guy, who I didn't expect to be an alien, ended up just splattering everywhere, and he's like...
Yeah, that was fantastic. I'm so glad that he died. It was such a moment of relief.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
He was such a douchebag.
Deadpool even said it, no one's gonna miss him. He's kind of a dick.
I can't believe the Vanisher died. I mean, his fan favorite Vanisher. So,
like, this whole movie, there was a lot of trope subversion, which I really like. I like trope subversion, because tropes suck dick.
Peter was really built up in the marketing. He was barely in the movie. Maybe 3 total minutes?
Yeah.
What you see in the trailer is, like, a good chunk of his screen time, yeah. But, no, I think they used him to good facet. Hopefully in the sequel they'll expand.
But the whole plot of the movie was good, actually. Deadpool 1 was a little bit like cookie cutter. I don't want to say generic, because it's every superhero movie has a stupid plot. Because they're all based off comic books.
Yep.
But this one had, like... It wasn't super linear. It had, like, this character, side character, Cable's side plot.
I do like, when he's explaining the plan, and it's just, like, the drawn-on and crayon, and there's, like, the no need for a third act if we get it done immediately.
Yeah, that was good.
That was fantastic. And contrast that immediately with them all dying was just beautiful. Just a work of art.
Alright, no need for the third act we do this, and then 4 people died straight up.
Exactly, and Juggernaut. Oh my god, no one saw Juggernaut coming in the fucking marketing.
Oh my god,
I did not know.
I thought it'd be like the Blob or some shit because he's big.
Nah, he had the Juggernaut-ish helmet, and I thought to myself, oh my god, there's no way they're doing it. And then he's like, it's Juggernaut, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy. And then Deadpool was like, oh my god, I'm so happy.
Juggernaut, you're like my favorite. I'm gonna rip you in half. That's such a Juggernaut thing to say. Oh my god.
Exactly.
I can't feel my legs.
I love it. It was so good. So out of 10.
10.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
This movie is fun.
Nah.
It's very good.
Nah.
Don't.
What'd you do? Lip snack?
Yeah. You and your film critic stuff. This movie was fun.
You're right. You know what? Avengers 10. Justice League 10. Thor Ragnarok 10, 10, 10, 10.
Thor Ragnarok's like a 6 at best. Let's be honest. But this movie was fun. There's no qualms with the plot. I enjoyed the plot. There's no qualms with any of the characters. None of them pissed me off. None of them were overtly like, shitty.
My snobbish film critic self is giving it a 9, so you can suck a fat dick.
I'm sorry. The disparity between the 9 and the 10.
That's a 10th of the rating. Ratings are arbitrary anyway.
Yeah,
everyone takes, you either give something a 10 or a 1. There's nothing in between. If you're in the middle, that means you hated a movie.
Yeah.
It's either 10 or the worst movie ever made.
Okay.
I love it. I love that system.
But the thing about my 10 is I'm retarded.
I know.
So it's between a 9 and a 10, obviously. Because no movie is perfect. But at the same time, this movie rides a very fine line of, wow.
Exactly.
There it is.
Well,
there's the movie I expected.
see it. Go see it over Infinity War, even though Infinity War is also pretty good.
Infinity War.
But this is that shit that
Infinity War, watch Infinity War if you want to cry, and watch this movie if you want to laugh so hard that you cry.